All right, welcome back, traders. I know it's been a bloodbath out here, and I figured I'd do a little bit of a live stream to get you guys feeling okay about the situation. All right, but the situation here is that no, we're not out of the bull market just yet, and no, there's no real need to panic just yet. And I'm saying just yet because the 21 weekly EMA, okay, acts as either a major support or a major resistance when Bitcoin or the crypto markets go into bear and bull markets. Yo, what's going on, dudes? Sorry I've been a little out of the loop yesterday, and the last couple days I've just been kind of just trying to relax and not pay attention to charts so much, and yeah, so you guys are seeing it, right? The rising wedge playing out here on Bitcoin. These obviously break down most of the time, right? And so that's what's happening right now. We're getting this breakdown. But guys, like I said, there's no real cause for concern until we get a closure, and I mean a weekly candle closure below the 21 weekly EMA, all right? That is this yellow line right here, right now. And as we stay above this price, this 21 weekly EMA will continue to go up in price. So right now it resides around 44 to 45,000 US dollars, and we would need a candle close below it and then a back test of it as resistance. All right, we are not below it right now, and B, we still have plenty of room above here to make the argument that we are still in a bull market. All right, so there's no need to panic. Guys, this is actually just a great buying opportunity. All right, we're probably going to see, a couple weeks of consolidation. Guys, we have yet to really see a major correction during this bull run. We've literally just gone straight up here since the coronavirus crash. All right, once we got above this 20 EMA, you guys can see, we came back and touched it here, got a bounce, came back down again to touch it again to get this parabolic move here that we broke out here in October. Right, it's just been straight up, right? And we all agree that it's just been straight up. Let's see ones in the chat if you guys agree with the analysis here. Serbs, I'm good, man. Crypto Pants, what's up, dude? Tamir, what's up? How you doing, brother? Good. All right, excellent. I hope none of you guys panic sold anything. I hope that you guys are maybe listen, man. We get these consolidation periods in bull markets. We can go back to the previous bull market and see exactly what happened. I think we're actually like right around either this stage of the bull run, this stage right here, but maybe a little bit further accelerated. And the reason why I say that is because we're obviously like 50% above the previous high, right? So we're like actually a little bit more than 50%, right? The previous high was like 19 and change. 50% would be like 40, let's just say 40k. So we're a little bit above that, but we're somewhere like between 50 and 60% right now. So I would say if we were looking back at the previous bull market, we're looking at probably this correction right here, right, where we did this correction. It was about a 35% correction from the top. Okay, knowing I like the bull market is over. No, it's not over until we actually get a closure below it. Okay, like I said, as long as we bounce off this 20 EMA and make a continuation, guys, there's nothing to be worried about. If we do something like this, where we get below it and we close below it like this, yeah, I would be saying that this bull market is over. Okay. Biden announcement was not the reason, guys. That was a planned announcement, right? Anyways, I think news is all planned. They have the news all planned out for every single moment that they want to justify a price movement down or price movement up, etc. it's all on the charts, guys. I still strongly believe that it is all on the chart for us here, okay? Which is why I dedicate my time to technical analysis and teaching you guys what I know. All right. So back to this weekly 20 EMA. Like I said before, this is going to keep this line will keep going up as long as the price stays above this line. All right, but obviously, if we keep moving down, which I suspect that we will, we need to stay above this line. Okay, we actually never really came back to touch it. This bull market has been so explosive, and the buying pressure has been so strong that we never really came back to touch it. All right, so back here was the last time we touched a 20 EMA, guys, was in October of 2020. Okay, guys. So what am I targeting? Yeah, I'm targeting this bottom right here. All right, this candle body low. This is right around 45,000 US dollars. What are nodes and how do you get them on the chart? That's a funny question, Peter. Nodes are really just we can have a discussion about that later. This is about charts. How do you get them on the chart? Well, you can't really get the nodes on the chart, but should we go long on the touch? That's a really great question, Chisal. I would say that it's probably a low risk area to go long because we've seen a bit of a correction, right? So now, even if let's just say this is, guys, let's just say hypothetically this is the end of the bull market, okay? We're still probably going to get a bounce off that area, all right? We're still going to probably get a bounce off that area, 100%, okay? It's going to come down. Duke, I would say what could happen here is, you know, I'm sure the daily and the 4 hour are probably, you know, already in oversold territory. So what could happen is this, guys. We could have a scenario like where, okay, we're getting close to oversold here on the daily. This actually could be a bounce area as well. We could get like one of these where we get a bounce to a lower high and we come back down and maybe make a double bottom. All right, and then we come back up to test this. Oh, and we reject this, then we can go all the way down to the 45K level. All right. So I think we do something like that. I think we get this breakdown here. Yeah, you can get it. It's free. It's called the moving average exponential. Okay, it's the second one. And what you want to do is you want to change it to 21. Okay, the 21 EMA is what we look at. Okay. So I think at least, okay, at minimum, right now, we come back up to touch the daily or the 4 hour 21 weekly EMA or 21 EMA on the 4 hour. Okay, we touch this. If we're gonna move back down further, we have to come out of oversold territory because right now on the 4 hour we are definitely in oversold or near oversold territory. All right, you can see that we did have some of this divergence here this morning, okay, and that's why we got this little bounce, right? Because we were oversold. So the buyers came in, bought the price back up, pushed the price back up out of oversold territory, and we can actually see that the negative momentum right now. Yes, we are in bearish territory, guys. Right? The signal and the MACD indicator are below zero. Right? We crossed down over here, but we are showing a bit of divergence. Okay, we are showing a bit of divergence. And I think it's possible. That we make a retrace to a lower high. Before we come further back down. All right, and this could take some days, some time. All right. So Bitcoin, in my opinion, is looking bearish right now, like 100% looking bearish right now. Okay, but like I said before, we have a couple levels here that we're looking at that could really determine if this bull market is over or not. and it's gonna be really serious. This weekly candle close and next week, the next couple weeks are going to be pretty critical. Okay, so as long as we are above this 21 weekly EMA, guys, we are still in the bull market. If you want my honest opinion, I think we are still going to remain in this bull market, guys. We've only seen a triple up on the previous all-time high. That's really insignificant, man. And if you look at previous bull markets and what Bitcoin's done, okay, I think we probably get close to this $185,000 to $200,000 area by the end of the year, and we might even surpass it. It's possible. I mean, I'm not gonna go out and tell you guys that I think that's 100% accurate, but we're gonna keep a close eye on this 21 weekly EMA, as it's very important. And we're gonna look at some other assets here. We're gonna look at ETH. I'm obviously more bullish on ETH than I am Bitcoin right now, and the reason being is that Ethereum is not in a rising wedge type pattern right now. There might be some. There's not even really any divergence right now on the chart being shown. The only divergence we are showing here is on the RSI. Okay, right? We're making lower lows on the RSI while making higher prices. Right? Higher prices versus this high here on the RSI, right? So we're making higher prices with lower lows on the RSI. So there is a bearish RSI divergence. We're not really diverging here on the momentum on the weekly. This actually looks like it's building up positive momentum again. So we have one indicator that's telling us, okay, there's bearish divergence. We have the weekly oscillator pointed up here, and it's towards the bottom. So that's looking pretty good, right? We have some nice separation. All right. I'm still very bullish on Ethereum right now. Bitcoin can do whatever it's going to do. It's going to have its correction. It's going to go sideways for a couple weeks. And like I said in that dominance video, I really do think that Ethereum is going to take the lead here over the course of the next couple months. All right. And the leading indicator here is the ETH Bitcoin chart. And I think I've mentioned this already to you guys, but I'm going to stress this again. Falling channel, breaking out. We broke out of the channel here this week. All right. I really hope that this is helping you guys make some good decisions for your guys' portfolios and yourself. I mean, I still do hold some Bitcoin because I can't fathom just getting rid of all my Bitcoin, but honestly, it's probably okay to do that. I mean, I do keep some Bitcoin in my long-term portfolio. But I did make a roll back here. Okay? I rolled about 20% of my long-term Bitcoin position into Ethereum. All right, guys. Yes, all the altcoin did get wrecked during this dump. It sucks. But I'm sure a lot of them are going to bounce, and they're going to come back to life as soon as Bitcoin finds some support and some consolidation. Okay. But this is a buying opportunity, guys. Like I said, as long as we're not closing below that 21 weekly EMA on Bitcoin, man, I think we're going to be just fine. We're going to be just fine. And I'm looking at band here because I want to see what's happening here, right? So, again, we're still above the 21 weekly EMA on band protocol. All right, this is still an area probably of value, okay? Although I definitely don't like this doji close we got last week, but hey. Theta and T-Fuel, yeah, we can take a look at it. Let's look at XRP. But we didn't, so the key point here is on band, we didn't break below this. This is also like a rising ascending triangle, if you will. We haven't broken down on this yet, all right? It does look like we might, right? You can see that the momentum is kind of making lower highs, but higher highs on the price. But we'll see how this plays out. I still think that there's a chance for this to materialize and to hold these levels here, okay? I also want to go check total 2 versus total. That's also a nice signal indicator for us about altcoins and what they're doing versus Bitcoin. And here we are. We're still above the daily 20 EMA. We did not close or cross below it. still looking bullish to me. We are overbought, okay, on this oscillator. I don't know how accurate these are going to be because this is like looking at total 2 versus total. But if you were to do TA on it, yes, we definitely need a correction. The altcoins are getting that correction right now. Let's just go to total 2, actually. That'll be a little bit better to look at. All right, so we basically hit the 1272 fib extension and we're pulling back. There is nothing bad about what I'm seeing here on this total 2 chart, okay? This is perfectly normal. We want to see this happen. All right. And like I said, we're still above the weekly 20 EMA, which signals that the altcoins are still in their bull runs. Okay. Like you can see back here in 2017, we crossed below it. We closed below it. We got a bounce to make a lower high and then just boom, just continued on down, right? So I think this 21 weekly EMA, although it's a slower, because it's on the weekly, is going to give you that sense of knowledge about where we are in the stage of the bull market. Okay, so I wanted just to let you guys know that. That I think that this is a good thing to pay attention to. I think BTC will go above 50K. Like I said, I think we're going to bounce to make a lower high, maybe consolidate up there, and then look at that. Okay. We're gonna check XRP. Sorry, I know I'm a little bit behind on the request today. I just continue to want to stress that the 21 weekly EMA is something very important for you guys to pay attention to and to not really get panicked when we get these pullbacks in the market. Okay. All right, so XRP. I mean, this weekly close previously was a doji. All right, so not looking too great. But what we could do is we could come back down to back test the breakout, right, which is right around this this area here. We could definitely see that happen. All right, and we're overbought. And we're pointing down on the RSI. Momentum sort of weaning on the weekly chart here. We are making a crazy bullish wick here, though, guys. Pay attention to this. This is actually right in line with the parabola structure, all right? And this looks very, very interesting, all right? And we are showing some divergence here on the 4-hour. Yeah, we can check out those pairs too here in a second. All right. So this is a falling structure. Right. And we are towards the bottom of the green bands. We could get maybe one more back test or even a dip below the structure to come back into it. Maybe touch the parabola, okay, before we get a continuation. Or we could just literally just go sideways, guys. Like we said, the weekly on XRP didn't look that good. We got this doji candle here, and we didn't bearishly engulf this breakout candle, so that's good, right? We don't want to see XRP go below 90. We don't want to see that because then we could just dump right back into the pattern. All right, that wouldn't be good. And like I said, the weekly 20 EMA is right around the 67 cent area. I don't know that we're going to go back to touch that, but it's possible we can, especially if Bitcoin continues its way down. And but right now, this doesn't look terrible. Like I said, the daily looks okay. We're putting in this like huge wick here, okay? But we could see some more downside, all right, guys? But the daily signal indicator is still above 0. We're producing this negative momentum. Guys, I for sure think that this is a buying opportunity for XRP. All right. That's what I really think. Which coins would you hodl during this time? I'm still holding my whole long-term portfolio, guys. I haven't sold anything. And I don't really plan to scale out of stuff until like late summer. Okay. All right. FTM, we can look at that. Everything is going to look pretty crappy right now, guys. All right. FTM below the 20 EMA on the daily, 21 weekly or 21 EMA on the daily. Although we can extend this out, right? So it actually still holding within the downsloping channel. So that's promising, right? And we're maybe making this, there's buying pressure here. All right, we're nearing oversold territories. We are in bearish territory here on the daily. All right. We could just consolidate, man. We could just consolidate down, okay, for a while before we get a really big move. All right, you have some confluence here at this support around this 20 cent area. You can see this is the start of a major support line here, cluster of support here. All right, but the bottom of the green band is like 11 cents. I don't think we're gonna go down here, guys, but if Bitcoin breaks bearish, guys, if Bitcoin breaks that 21 weekly EMA, I would say that we're going to enter a bear market and you should exit a lot of your positions. And yeah, we're going to see lots of downside if that happens. So like I said before, we are not in a bear market right now. We are still in the bull market. Okay. We are above the 21 weekly EMA. So just pay attention to Bitcoin and what it's doing here on the weekly timescales. Okay, guys. All right, but FTM right now still looks okay, like downslope consolidation. Yes, we're below the 21 daily EMA here. All right, but we're putting in a little bit of a nice candle wick here, right? If we can close the candle body green on the day, that's a sign that we could see some upside, okay? So we're gonna see how this candle closes today on FTM, all right? What would I say the best coin for leverage trading is? I think that really depends on the volume, right? Yeah, I don't really know how to answer that. It really depends on the volume. All right, so comp BTC, we can take a look at it. Yeah, this looks amazing, man. This is how I know we're not in a bear market, all right? This stuff right here. The Bitcoin pair is looking stupidly bullish. That just means Bitcoin needs a correction and can go sideways for months. Okay? We just need to make sure Bitcoin doesn't close below that 21 weekly EMA. Because if that happens, then all bets are off, right? All the altcoins are going to suffer. But if Bitcoin goes sideways and stays above the 21 weekly, we're good. We're going to just see altcoins rally. Right? This is a massive cup formation here. Right, for compound. Everyone's bugging out right now. I'm not bugging out. Yeah, dance pants. This could easily be traded up to the 0.0137 area. Okay, this neckline. This looks like a nice cup pattern. Algorand. Eesh, Algorand. Yeah, Algorand made a double top. Okay, not good, but we did get this nice bullish wick coming in here. We got lots of people buying here. All right, this could close. If this closes above the 88, what is this? The 61.8% retrace area. Then that's good. We could maybe form a maybe bullish rectangle, okay? This isn't clear yet because we didn't close there yet. But yeah, I mean, on the daily chart here, you can clearly see a top and a double top, okay? But we do have buying pressure coming in here. This is a valid demand line now, right? Adrian, I'll look into that, okay? I will look into setting up an alert for the group for sure. I will be obviously also streaming, all right, that day. That's going to be a big night, man. Sunday night for the weekly candle close, all right? So if this pattern holds on Algorand, this could just turn into an ascending triangle, all right? It's unclear as to what's happening right now. The daily's not closed, but this is some wick, guys. This is some wick, right? Came back down to back test this area here. You can perfectly see that. I honestly don't think that this bull market's over at all. I think that this is going to, this right here just looks like a massive, massive cup continuation pattern. Yeah, we're getting a bit of a sell-off, a bit of a back test right now, and it looks scary, right? It looks really scary, but I don't think we're done yet, guys. I just don't. Could be wrong, and I could be just a moon boy. Who knows? But as long as that weekly is above the 21 EMA, we're good. We can look at DOT. Jonas, the answer to that is no. They don't have to follow each other. Here you go. DOT, rising wedge pattern. Yeah, broke down, back tested this area here. This Fibonacci extension, you can see we just literally touched it. All right, and yeah, I mean, we could see further downside on DOT. We could even go down to this 17 or $20 area. I don't know, where was the top on this? Top was $49. Yeah, this is already a pretty significant retrace. Okay. 7%. We can go to like the 3-day or the weekly on this. The weekly probably won't have much data. All right, so here you go. The weekly 20 EMA on DOT. We are literally wicking off of it right now. So we are wicking off this area, okay? That's strong, right? We're getting this bounce here. See if we can close the weekly above it, right? If we close below it, yeah, we can expect lots further down DOT can go if we close below this weekly. All right. Alpha BTC. I don't think we ever looked at this pair. Yeah, we're right above the 21 weekly EMA here. Dragonfly Doji candle reversal. Carlos, we just covered band. It's still in the pattern. I think it's still going to be okay as long as it does stay in the pattern, right? Alpha looks nice against Bitcoin, man. Yep. SAR not really throwing anything just yet. Oh, SAR throwing some 4-hour longs. This is a way to accumulate Bitcoin, guys, while Bitcoin is doing what it's doing. All right. Link, yep. Let's take a look at it. All right, so we basically briefly breached the parabola here, okay? Can look at dent, yep. Okay. We made higher highs on Link. Forgive me here. This is right, another rising wedge type structure. Can you guys smash the likes up? Come on, guys. We only got 17 likes right now, and I feel like I deserve more. If you guys could smash the like button up, that'd be really greatly appreciated. Thank you guys so much for doing that. And if you guys are new to the channel and do like the content here, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button and tick the little bell. Thank you guys so much. Okay, so Link here. We did breach below this this parabola that I had drawn out. It happens a lot, guys. Sometimes they break the parabolas and they come back above them. All right, but this is a downsloping structure, right? So I don't really see this as really being too bad, honestly. Link holding above that $32 area is pretty critical, right? We can probably go to the weekly chart and see where the weekly 20 EMA is too. Yeah, we're way above the 20 EMA here, 21 weekly EMA. And it's almost perfect. Even back here, we got this little fake out down here. This is the Corona crash, right? Fake out, came back above it. We're still holding above it nicely, okay? So guys, as long as we're holding above the 21 weekly EMAs on these assets, we're going to see continued upside, all right? Just keep that in the back of your mind, all right? When you see these like little jerks in the market and we get these corrections, this is still on target for like a $60 link, all right? Jonas, thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that. Yeah, we can look at XLM here in a second, all right, man? We're still in the structure, even though we breached it here on the daily a little bit, okay? And this can be adjusted as well. Guys, this is just like an estimation line, right? Like, it's not going to always be perfect. Again, though, the key point and the key factor I want to stress to you guys here is as long as we are above the 21 weekly EMA on really any asset, guys, any asset, we are in an uptrend, okay? We will be in an uptrend. This is just going to be looking like a blip on the map in a couple days, in a couple weeks. You're going to see. All right. We're going to look at XLM, Icon, and whatever else you guys want to look at today. All right. Here's XLM. What are we, guys? Are we above the 21 weekly EMA? I think so. I think we are. Are we getting a rejection and a pullback here? Yes, we are. What did we do? We back tested the 21 weekly EMA on the weekly here. And yes, the daily doesn't look so hot, right? But we just came back down to back test this support. All right. Obviously, this daily candle. Wow, interesting. Look at this wick on this daily, right? We came back down to the weekly 20 EMA and it got bought all the way the F back up. All right. Guys, this is something serious. All right. This is something serious. Do not ignore this wick. That's a lot of buying activity. Yeah, we can look at ADA here in a second, man. I'm just going through some of these tickers that folks want to see. Let's see, man. I'm only one guy on the charts here, so I can only do so much. And so the 4 hour looks like it might be trying to get back into the consolidation, right? We're pointing up here on the structure, and we are showing some divergence, right? We're showing that divergence. We are implying price action on the 4 hour back to the upside. Okay. Icon. Yes, I do hold a bag of Icon. And yes, this was a rising wedge pattern that I thought maybe we would break up in, but we didn't get that because Bitcoin decided that it wanted to break down in its rising wedge. So it's the same pattern. It's the same looking pattern that we have on Bitcoin. We're getting this pullback right now. Are we above the weekly 20 EMA? We are. We actually touched it, okay? All right, so as long as Icon stays above and closes above the weekly 20 EMA, still in an uptrend. If we break it and close below it, guys, yeah, we're going to go back into a downtrend. So this is something to really pay attention to with this asset versus the dollar pair, okay? Any questions, comments, concerns about this? Please let me know. Trying to be awesome, man. Awesome. Cardano. Again, we didn't even touch the 20 weekly EMA. All right, yes, we did break this demand line here. Yes, we might have made a double top and a doji here, okay? Does this look ugly? Yeah, it looks kind of ugly, but we're not going into a downtrend just yet. All right, as long as we're above the weekly 20 EMA on the asset, we're okay. We could consolidate, we could go sideways, we could do nothing for a couple weeks, sure. But it doesn't mean we go into a downtrend. It just means we go sideways, all right? Again, we're showing a lot of these wicks here on these daily candles right now. These are people buying here, okay? This is lots of buying activity coming in on this wick. Look at the 4-hour chart. Lots of these 4-hour charts look very similar, right? They come down, we get a bullish engulfing candle to break this, and then now we're just probably going to go sideways here, right? Crypto Pants, my pleasure, man. Glad I can do them for you guys. I just want to make sure that if and when we do go into a bear market, that I don't lose you guys. You guys stay with us and support STP and what we're doing here, because we're going to take you guys through the bear market too. We're going to identify when this bear market actually starts. If it starts, hopefully it doesn't start soon, and Bitcoin actually uses that 21 weekly EMA as support, and we continue higher, right? That's what we really want to see here, and that's what we're all here trying to accomplish and be a part of. But the bear markets are also good because we can learn about, bearish patterns. We can learn about ways to make money in the bear market. I think bull markets and bear markets are equally as important to each other. All right. Let's see, BCH, yeah. Let's look at BCH. Guys, I feel like a lot of these are just going to look very similar right now. Okay. This is definitely not all the data on BCH. I think it's on Coinbase chart actually. All right, perfect. What did we do? Wow, we broke out of the structure. We came back down, and right now we are sitting above. Keyword is above the daily 21 EMA. All right, and the weekly's not even near it, guys. The weekly's all the way down here at 550. Nothing to be worried about right now, in my opinion, on BCH. This is just a back test, okay? A breakout and a back test on the weekly time frame. Can we consolidate and go sideways here? Yeah, we can. Are we going to get just continuation of uptrend? It's possible if we can confirm a weekly candle body above like 850, I'd say. Then maybe next week we can see some continuation. All right? But this doesn't look bad to me right now. It doesn't look bad to me at all. As long as we don't completely bearishly engulf this breakout candle, this actually looks fine. This actually looks okay. All right? Are we showing some signs of bearish divergence? Yeah, we're showing those signs. Right? We're showing them here. Right? We got it. We made a lower high on the RSI and a higher high on price, and we got it. We got the divergence. The divergence is playing out. We're getting this move down, right? We're still in bearish or bullish territory here at 62 on the RSI. Okay. KSM, let's take a look at it. EOS, we can take a look at it. This is a similar type structure, similar type pattern. Although this candle doesn't look so hot, right? Weekly bearish engulfing candle of these two previous weeks. But again, we're still above the 21 weekly EMA. All right, so this asset may not pump. This asset may go sideways. As long as we stay above these supports, we can continue in this uptrend. Okay, this uptrend here. We're still in the uptrend. All right, guys. We could see a couple weeks of consolidation on this. We did negate these gains here as well. All right, I'm not a big fan of this EOS token personally. I do not own any of it, but it still looks okay. All right. ASM. This one I know is in a major you know, uptrend. So here you go. The 21 weekly EMA is around 250. We could expect to see this possible touch here, okay, on Kusama, which could present a huge buying opportunity. All right. Pook, I don't want to give financial advice, but if you've been listening to the stream, pay attention to these 21 weekly EMA moving averages. Typically obviously on Sunday, we close the weekly candles. So maybe look at the market on Sunday afternoon or evening just to see what's happening with that. If you notice that we're breaking below a 21 EMA, I would hold off on even buying that asset. It's probably going to go lower, and you should probably just wait. If we get a bounce and you see lots of buying activity like those wicks I was showing you on the weekly chart, you could maybe consider dollar cost averaging into a position. Again, this isn't financial advice, just something that I'm trying to show you guys on the charts. Son of Garrett, yep, thank you so much. And we can check out GRT. A lot of people are requesting that, and storage, okay? Look at storage first. It's still in a downslope of consolidation from this breakout, guys. It still looks fine to me. And what is it doing right now? It's actually bouncing right off of the 21 EMA right now. But yeah, this is presenting, in my opinion, a buying opportunity for storage. Okay. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this right here on the daily. What are we doing, man? This looks really, really interesting, doesn't it? In fact, I might even call this out as a trade, even though we missed the bottom entry on this. But for a swing, this could be good. At least back up to this $2 area. All right, so this is the important fact. Okay, if storage can close back above the 21 EMA on the daily, we can continue this uptrend. If we get rejected here, that means we come back down to back test this support. Okay. All right. There's your storage. I'm not looking at Safe Moon, dude. Sorry, man. Come in here, Bagelin, asking about stupid stuff, you dude. You can go somewhere else, man. Honestly. GRT. Again, still in the downslope consolidation pattern. All right, still in it. You guys see it. Yeah, sorry, Dent, I'll take a look at. So it's not the daily 21 EMA, it's the weekly charts, right? So some of these assets are so new that they don't have, like GRT doesn't have the 21 here to look at. But maybe it has a 3-day we can look at. All right, so it is below it on the 3-day chart, but just barely, right? And we got another day and 7 hours. Maybe this wicks up and we can maybe make a double bottom candle body close on the 3-day chart. And then we can maybe, just maybe, get a move back up. Okay. So definitely want to be looking. I mean, I still think this is bullish, right? Downslope consolidation patterns are pretty bullish. We can look at Doge. We're going to look at Balancer and Dent. All right. That looks like shit. Is there another chart that has a lot of the data? Oh, okay. So the weekly 20 EMA, we're on it. We're on it. We're on the weekly 20 EMA. We haven't closed below it. Watch Sunday. If this thing closes below the 21 EMA, yeah, this thing is going to go into a major downtrend. I mean, it had a 20,101% price appreciation since Corona crash. It's pretty insane. Just saying. I don't really know what this asset does, but you're at the 21 EMA right now on the weekly on this, okay? So if you're holding a bag of this, be careful. That's all I have to say is just be careful. Right? Just watch out for that weekly candle close. So downsloping channels are typically bullish consolidations, right? But like we saw before on the weekly on this asset, it's coming right to the 21 EMA. All right. So if we get a candle close below the 20 EMA, I mean a candle body. All right. Entire candle body. I don't mean a wick. Right. I don't mean a wick. I mean an entire candle body close below it. Yes, TA of BTC was done. Beginning of the stream, Badoosh. If we get a candle body close below it on the weekly chart, then we're going to see this asset go into a major downtrend for a few weeks until it gets back above it. Okay. So it's not clear yet with this. How can we understand fake breakout? Fake breakouts and fake breakdowns are, you need to just pay attention to the EMAs, man. You really just need to pay. I know it's a lagging indicator, but you should be waiting for Sunday close, okay? We can check Loom, yeah. We can check Dogecoin. What else did you guys want? Balancer. See, like Balancer is holding above the weekly EMA right now, 21 EMA. There isn't much data, but it's holding above it, okay? And this looks like a bottoming triangle as well. Again, there's probably not much data on this, yeah. But it is, okay, so to be clear about Balancer here, it is below the bullish control zone on the weekly. But it's above the 21 EMA, so there is a possibility we go sideways here as long as we don't close below it. See how it touched it here and it closed below it, and then we got some further price action down? But it ended up making higher lows, so it came back up to the 21 EMA and just consolidated here for what looks to be a bunch of months and did nothing. All right, hopefully that clears that up for you, crypto fans. What's going on, Sing? We can look at Cake. I'm going to go back to BTC here for a minute. We have a couple new people that just joined the stream, want to make sure that they understand what's happening here. All right, so the 21 EMA, the 21 weekly EMA for Bitcoin right now resides at roughly this $44,000 to $45,000 area, okay? And as long as Bitcoin doesn't close below this area, again, as long as the candle body doesn't close below this area, guys, we are still in a bull market, all right? And we haven't even touched the 21 EMA since October of 2020, all right? Okay, guys. Every time we close below it, guys, this, for example, this is what I mean by closing below it. Right here. This weekly candle closed below the 20 EMA. And what happened? Well, we tried to get back above it. We couldn't do it. Couldn't sustain the price. Boom. Came back down, made a lower low. Right? Consolidated bearishly for a while. We got back above it here in January. Oh, we got above it. Oh, then we couldn't sustain prices up here. Oh, wrecked, right? Corona crash. And then we got back above it. We've been above it. We've been holding above it, holding above it, holding above it, holding above it. We're still holding above it. Integrity. We just looked at compound. Can you analyze this fund signal that is forming in 15 minutes in the market? I'm not really sure what that means. Cake. All right, let's look at Cake. Yeah, Cake looks okay to me. We're above the 21 weekly EMA. We've been talking about this. All right. It's at 11 bucks. This thing could come down to 11 bucks and still be in an uptrend. Just FYI. All right, guys. We've been live for almost an hour. Make sure you guys smash the like button up, hit the subscribe button if you guys are new to the channel, and tick the little bell. I want to see you guys get those likes up to at least 50. I know we have 46 people on, but I just know we can get up to 50 likes. Come on, can we do it? I checked XRP. We can check TRX right now for you, Sly Fox. Again, the weekly 20 EMA on TRX is down here at almost 7 cents. All right. As long as we are above it, we are in an uptrend on the weekly. Douche, that is a good guideline to go by, man. All right. And TRX, look, if you look carefully, what did we do with TRX here? We just came back to backtest this area right here. This 9 cent area. We're at it right now on the weekly. What do I recommend if Bitcoin closes below the 21 weekly EMA? I would say that you probably should get out of most of your positions because we're going to see a lot further downside. We're definitely going to go into some weeks of downtrend. Okay. All right, we'll look at CRO, we'll look at LTO, and then I think I'm going to jet. All right, guys. All right, so right now LTO is below the 20 EMA, below the 21 EMA. But watch out, this could see some further downside. All right, unless we get lots of buying coming in within the next couple days here. Remember, the weekly candle closes on Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern time. So we have all of today, all of tomorrow, and most of Sunday, okay, for this asset. We're already flashing MFI buy signals as well. All right, so this could mean we have a bottom here. You can start to see the selling kind of weaning here, right? Oh yeah, Loom. We'll also take a look at Loom. Sorry about that, man. But we could be forming a bottom here on LTO. All right. We are obviously in a bear flag, yes, but we could get something that like this happens where we come back into the pattern, okay? If we do that, if we come back into the pattern, we bounce or do not close below the 21 weekly EMA and hold the weekly uptrend. That is very important for this asset to continue higher in price. We could see obviously some consolidation here. As long as we stay above the 21 weekly EMA, we can then make higher prices. Oh yeah, Dogecoin and Loom. Those are the two, okay, guys? And CRO, Dogecoin, and Loom. That's all we got time for today. Thank you guys so much. I'm going to cover those. I want to see those likes go up. If you guys like the content here at STP, I do what I can for you guys. I'm trying to give you guys as much as free education as I can to keep you guys informed with what's happening in the market. I hope you guys do appreciate it. CRO, all right. Again, above the 20 weekly EMA. We're above it. We wicked right down to it. Okay, guys? Yeah, this candle looks like shit. I will be honest with you. Doesn't look like a good candle on CRO right now. All right? But that doesn't mean we go into an absolute downtrend unless we break below it. Right? Here's the daily. Oh man, lots of buying came in right here at this 21 weekly EMA, right? This is right where we were. We touched it and we got this big wick of buying coming in, right? We're gonna adjust the structure here, okay? We clearly broke this, all right? The downside. But what did we do? We came back to back test this area here. We came back to back test this area here, and really the 21 weekly EMA, right? Guys, this could be this isn't financial advice. This is probably a major buying opportunity though, right? If we remain in a bull market. All right, CRO. day we wicked right down to it 5 times fast. We wicked right down to it. 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 I think they did that pretty good. What do you guys think? To be clear, it's not the 20 EMA. It's the 21 weekly EMA. 21. Okay. So CRO. What was the other one we were gonna do? Loom. Yeah, Loom. Wow, it's like perfection, man. Look at this cup. You guys see what I see here, man? You guys seeing this on Loom? We're gonna go to the weekly and see where we're at. All right, right now we're below it. Technically, right now we are below the 21 weekly EMA. Okay. Pay attention to this one. If we close below it, it could spell some trouble, right? We close below it here, what happened? Close below it here, what happened? We got another 40% drop before it came back above it. All right. We close below it here, what happened? We got a 70% drop in price. This was probably Corona. Yeah, this was Corona crash. But here, we're below it here, we're below it here. Oh, we tried to get above it. This was the middle of the bear market, right? But what did we get? It dropped 79% after closing below the weekly. Okay, so this is significant, guys. If this thing closes below the 20 EMA, guys, get out of this asset. It is going to drop significantly, all right? Okay. Go to the daily, see what's happening on the daily. Okay, we're getting a bounce right here off this fib extension. Although you can see the buying pressure isn't as great on this asset, right? We don't see as much of a wick here. All right, so just be clear about that. All right, guys. Or whoever wanted Loom, this is what's going on with it. We bounced right here off the 50% retrace. So you really just want to see this. You really want to see this thing close above, okay? At least probably this 12 to 13 cent area. Let's go to the weekly and see what that was, that area. Yeah, we want to see this close above. It doesn't even have to move that much. Just close above 12 cents and you're going to be above the weekly, okay? All right. Doge. Doge is super bullish, right? We're way above the weekly 20 EMA. The 20 EMA on Doge is 8.4 cents. This coin just amazes me more and more every day. Look at the weekly, man. Bullish engulfing candle. Came back down to like 16 cents, made a wick here on the weekly. And on the daily, it's not even below the daily 20 EMA. A lot of these coins are below their daily 21 EMAs. Doge just wicking right off of it, man. Insane. Insane. We could get like some more consolidation here before we get another leg up on Doge. All right, guys. Well, we've been live for an hour. Thank you guys so much for joining the stream today. Was there one more coin that I vote? The bull run is not over until Bitcoin closes below the weekly 21 EMA. Any good with cup without the handle? I don't know what that means. I don't know what you're referring to. Can you use swing trade using the 21 EMA? Yeah, you absolutely can. We checked Doge. Was there anything else I missed? Did I cover everything, guys? Looked at compound. We looked at balancer. BNB. All right, we'll look at BNB as the last one, all right, guys? We're above the 21 EMA on the daily, okay? That probably means we're way above it on the weekly, right? We're way above it on the weekly. The weekly 21 EMA on BNB is around $248. Okay, so we are way above it. This asset's super bullish right now. Can we come back down to test it? Yeah, we can. Sushant, we covered DOT earlier in the stream. Definitely go back and take a look at it, okay? BNB looks like a very potential strong buy right here. This doji candle coming in here right on the weekly 20 EMA. You can check VeChain, yeah. Anything for you, Io. You've been part of the community for quite some time. We appreciate that. All right, so BNB, low, higher low, okay? Respecting the demand line here. I don't know if BTC is going to fill all the gaps. I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. We're gonna see and find out. But BNB could be at an area here, okay? This looks pretty good on the 4 hour. We got to see a 4 hour closure above the 21 EMA on the 4 hour. But we're making higher lows, low, higher low, right? BNB still looks really strong. Really strong, okay? Forming a new structure up here for BNB. Looks good. Looks okay to me. You know, we're out of overbought territory. We're now in neutral territory, still bullish territory. Right. The only thing that is concerning though is the Stokes pointed down here, but that's on the daily, right? So the shorter time scales could reverse that. We're also making this doji here on the daily. And the 4 hour made a bottoming piercing candle right here, bullish engulfing piercing candle. But this looks pretty good. Like we could get maybe some more consolidation here before we try to break out. Okay. Or maybe we could just get some more consolidation. This may not move right now because Bitcoin's doing whatever Bitcoin's doing. Which, by the way, what is Bitcoin doing? We're going to go look at that here before we end the stream here today. Make sure you guys smash the like button up. Join the Discord if you guys haven't done so already. We go through tons of content here on Swing Trade Pros. If you guys like it, make sure you guys stay tuned, hit the subscribe button, and tick the little bell. We try to go live for you guys every day, most days. Yesterday, I put out a nice Bitcoin, or was it yesterday or the day before? I put out a nice Bitcoin dominance video for you guys. You guys should definitely go watch that. It is going to amaze you what I think is happening on these charts. it looks to me like we're shifting into an altcoin season, even though we had this major pullback. And this, in my opinion, this major pullback is going to present major buying opportunities. As long as these assets are closing above their weekly 21 EMAs, I would definitely look for them for the longer term if we close above those weekly 21 EMAs. And yeah, VeChain. All right, broke a major demand line, right? And wick down to like 13 cents. Ouch. Okay. But this asset's been going up for quite some time, right? So I want to, let's go to the weekly chart and see where we're at, right? We're probably way above the 21 EMA. Oh my God, the 21 EMA is at 8 cents. But what did we do, guys, this week? Oh my God, we just back tested, right? We back tested this previous breakout candle. And this could just be a 3-bar play on the weekly. As long as we don't bearishly engulf this weekly candle and we close about halfway, that's still really good. All right? So just pay attention to the price action here over the next couple days. If the weekly candle closes like this, this still looks pretty good to me on the weekly, all right? And obviously, we're way above the 21 EMA. Oh, yeah, and Theta. Yeah, Theta and Theta Fuel. All right, you guys got me, man. All right, so Theta is still above the 21 EMA, $6.25. It could maybe come down to that and touch it, right? So I'd be aware of that if that happens. It looks like it can. You know, RSI pointing down. We're out of overbought territory now on the weekly, but like I said, this asset's so super extended. What's E3L? I don't even know what that is. Yeah, super extended, right? But we can come back down and touch this, consolidate, and then go higher, right? T-Fuel. Same thing. All right, but this one actually touched the 21 weekly EMA. We are above it right now. We touched it and bounced hard. All right, as long as we're above the 21 EMA, we are still in a bullish scenario. All right. ETH3L. Didn't even know that that was a ticker. Cool. Let's take a look at it. Nothing really to look at on this. Yeah, there's nothing really to look at, man. How am I really supposed to chart this? Okay, I guess Wabi has all the data. You're above the 21 EMA, right? You're above it. Still above it. Still holding this demand line. We got some wicks up here, though, of rejection, okay? But this is the all-time high for this asset. Yep, you're still making higher highs and higher lows for now. This looks good. Looks okay. Looks like you're gonna try to make a. You're gonna try to test back above again. All right. Like I said, I'm pretty bullish on ETH here. EZ and ZRX. All right, XTZ. Cover them, Vedant. Go back in the stream and take a look at it. XTZ coming back down to back test the 21 weekly EMA. Integrity, it's definitely difficult to make a judgment call on an asset that's not that old. Although I did just chart it, it looks okay. Tezos still above the weekly 21 EMA, right? Still above it. As long as you stay above it, we're good. If you close below it, look what happened last time. You closed below it, and you got this move down. This was a 45% move down. This is back in August. All right, so Stay above it. We're good. We can hold the uptrend like it did. It closed above here. Got this bounce, right? And then we got a 100% move up in the coming weeks after that. All right, so just pay attention to this 21 weekly EMA on Tezos. ZRX. Same thing. We're holding above the 21 EMA. All right, as long as we hold above it. And you can see this low here also, okay, on ZRX. It's pretty much confluent with the 21 weekly EMA. But we're above it right now on the weekly. Nothing to be scared of just yet. If we close below it, guys, look what happens when you close below it. Here, we close below it here. Boom, you got this move down 53%. Close below it here. Boom, 45%. Close below it here. Boom, 50%. Close below it here in the bear market. Oh my God, all the way down. 72.6%. Close below it again here. You guys get the point. What happened? 54%. As long as you stay above it, guys, we're good. We're going to remain in an uptrend as long as you guys stay above the 21 weekly EMA. All right, guys. That is all I have for you guys today. Thank you guys so much for the likes. We'll catch you guys tomorrow for another live stream.